necessarily, the game isn't perfect yet, but you could go on there, see what's new, test it out, and then go back to your normal world. I also think nostalgia was a big thing, too.
Yeah, nostalgia.
I'm glad you mentioned that because I was going to say, as wonderful as the updates are, I do think that the baseline being what it is, and it hasn't really changed too terribly much, you're able to kind of put it down when you need to and come back to it and still pick up and go. There's not that relearning curve. Maybe a little bit for a hot second in order to remember what your button layout is, and then you're just right back in the mix.
Totally. Yeah. Also, them adding like to the new consoles and stuff, making it different every single console, cross-platform, has really updated it too and made it more accessible.
Yeah, I heartily agree. Well, shifting over to the new stuff that's coming up, what are your thoughts on Minecraft Earth?
I've been at E3 and then recently at the offices, and I'm a big Pokemon Go fan. I love when worlds collide, and AR is just so fantastic. I love going outside and being able to be surrounded by Minecraft, going mining, maybe doing some raiding with some friends. There's so much fun stuff. I don't want to tell you too much because I think a little bit of it should be like a surprise.
Oh, totally. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Really quick, I got 30 seconds. Give me an answer. Minecraft Earth.
I'm excited for it. Haven't tried it. Dungeons, I'm very, very excited for it. Dungeons is the game that I'm looking forward to the most. I want it to be so good. It looks beautiful. I want it.
It is good.
Fantastic. Yep. Well, judging by the noise that we were hearing earlier, things are really starting to warm up behind me. Shall we go and take a peek at the main stage?
Yeah, what's up, guys?
All right. There they are! Minecon Live 2019 studio audience. Hi, guys! Woo!
Hello! Big change to caving. That's the big thing for me.
What would be your ideal change that you could potentially receive, or that you're hoping to get?
More hostile mobs.
Really?
I want them to hurt me so bad.
You like the punishment.
I do.
Well, jeez.
Well, that's just about all the time that we've got. A massive thanks to all my guests today. I've had a blast as usual. Now we are ready to go to the main broadcast. Enjoy Minecon Live 2019, everybody. I look forward to seeing you back here after the show, so make sure that you don't go away because we will have much more for you as soon as the main episode wraps up. See you guys in a bit. All right, so now that we've got some downtime, what are you really hoping to see in the cave update?
Hostile mobs.
That's 100%. It? Just hostile mobs?
Well, more than that, but I mainly want it to be the hostile mobs. Like, I want it to be more dangerous. I want to not just be able to get the diamond armor early on and then just survive. I want there to be something that, this is kind of a hope, that they steal armor, and you have to, like, chase them down and have to take it back from them.
That'd be kind of cool.
Right?
Stealing items.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, okay, yeah, that'd be kind of a cool ad. It just sounds so difficult already.
I know.
It's like, what about, like, I guess, different types of, I mean, I know we have the swamp biome update, but what other kind of updates would you want to have happen in any random biome?
Oh, in any random biome?
We've talked about this. We want more flying creatures,
more flying creatures, yeah. It's more about the world in general.
When we were doing the rehearsals, you mentioned dragons. Yeah, so you want to see, I mean, which I'm not against, but you want to see more.
Fly on something.
Yeah.
Like, if the vultures, like, that would be cool to fly on them, right?
Yeah.
Something during the daytime that would really force you to take cover or get better at PvP, which I could use that. Would be awesome.
So what's one of the coolest things that you guys would say that you've ever encountered in the game? And it can be anything. It could be something that you built. It could be a particular mob moment that you had. Like, what was something that really stuck out?
The turtle egg hatched. That was just, like, such a great moment.
Did you have your moment of, like, making the turtle shell too?
Were you with me?
We were together.
Yeah, we were together. Wait, this is so weird.
Yeah, no, I blocked you out of my memory. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's the same.
So what would you say over the course of the last 10 years is your favorite thing? I mean, what really stuck out to you that, I mean, because that's a very long time. Some of the people even watching the show might not have been even born yet. So what would be the one thing that popped out to you the most that, oh, wow, this is a really iconic moment for this title?
I think it's being able to play with friends. I don't know if it's an iconic moment could fit that, but it's the friendships that you make just from playing Minecraft together has been one of my favorite things. There's people I've met from all over the world that I never would have maybe had a conversation with, but because we're on the same Minecraft server, now we're friends. So building those friendships and staying in touch with people who have moved away has been like the most amazing part of Minecraft for me personally.
For sure.
Liam, really quick, because I'm getting in my IFB that they're ready for the show. What would you say is your...
Other than that, I would say Redstone. Redstone has added a whole new thing to me. The first day I was able to use pistons was like game-changing for me. It was awesome. It was like I got to make this door that I just press a button and I could walk through and it just opens up. It was beautiful.
Awesome.
I know, right?
All right, very good. Folks, thanks for joining us in our top secret talk. And get ready for Minecon 2019.
Minecon Live 2019. I'm your host. The game is older than some of you watching right now. This game has changed the lives of so many people watching, and I can definitely say that it has completely changed mine. Today we'll look back at where we've been, where we are now, and we'll look into the future of all things Minecraft. It's our biggest show yet. There's something for everyone. Helping me out this year, we have 4 amazing co-hosts who are backstage getting ready right now. See you all soon. Each of them has a great game show in store for you. We have our yearly vote where you get to decide what gets added to the game next. We have 3 great choices this year, but I'll let our trusty news correspondent tell you more about that later. This past year, we announced not 1, but 2 new Minecraft games, Minecraft Dungeons and Minecraft Earth. And today, on stage, you're gonna see live gameplay. It's going to be amazing. Between our 2 new games, our 10-year anniversary, and all of our new updates, 2019 has been a huge year for Minecraft. We actually have too much news to wait until the end of the show. So this year, we're gonna start right now with the first of 4 Minecraft update segments. Let's get started with something people have been buzzing about. Please welcome Agnes and Corey from the Minecraft team. Something pretty exciting and pretty adorable. What is it?
Yes, so we're going to talk about the very cute and also useful bees.
Bees, let's look at some bees.
Yeah, so you can see here, the bees are going to and from the flowers, kind of pollinating the flower, gathering some pollen, nectar, taking it back to the hive. As they go, you can see them sort of dropping the nectar pollen particles and growing the crops, actually. And so you can sort of learn the relationship between the bee and the flowers and the crops and the hives that way.
Yeah, that's awesome. They're a little bigger than I would have thought. How did you decide on their size?
Yeah, so originally we thought maybe we'll have, tiny bees. Everyone expects bees to be tiny. They're already tiny. Tiny bees are not cute enough. They make you feel like they're kind of annoying. They're kind of swarming in your ear. And then big bees, we tried bees the size of a full block. That was way too big. It was not. No. So we settled on about half a block, and we think it's the cutest size for a bee.
That's awesome. Oh, okay. People like the size of the bees.
Apparently so.
And you actually thought a lot about how the real world and the game mechanics go together. So let's look at some of the ways you're teaching people about bees.
Okay.
Yes.
So you can see here, the campfire is being placed underneath the nests in order to gather the honey and honeycomb safely. One issue actually is that if you, as you can see here, if you harvest without putting the campfire underneath, get angry at you because
and eventually die, which of course is very sad, but that's also how it works in real life actually. So.
Okay, and you're really excited because people can learn more about bees through Minecraft, and that's something pretty important to the two of you.
Yes. So often actually when we add things to Minecraft, we are thinking, can we teach something? And in this case, since the bee population is decreasing a lot in the real world, which is a big problem, we really felt that we wanted to like teach the players. So that's why one of the reasons that the bees need flowers in order to produce honey and to speed up the crop growth. Because if you actually plant more flowers in the real world, that will help the bees in the real world as well.
And Corey, you took this learning about bees to the next level. Tell us about that.
I did. I actually, I spent a long time going out and researching. I met with several bee experts. I went and studied hives, I studied nests. I lived as a bee for a while, actually.
I feel like we need to see some footage of that to believe it.
Yeah, I think we have that, actually.
Believe it, right?
We're going to meet the bees.
I didn't know.
This is Bee Urban. Big eyes.
So how much did you learn about the bees on your little expedition?
I learned way more than anybody should ever know about bees.
Except maybe the bee expert?
Except maybe the bee experts. But there are so many fascinating bee facts out there that I learned. And I mean, both Leif and Josefina, the people I met, were incredibly amazing, wonderful people and taught me everything. And so I actually used a lot of that knowledge to work on bees in Minecraft.
That's really cool, and that's going to become a YouTube video that's a bit of a documentary about the process of bees, so you'll be able to watch that in a few weeks.
I think next week.
Next week?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
But there's one thing no one has seen in any snapshots related to the bees, and we're going to premiere it here at Minecon. So what is it?
Yes, so we're actually adding a new block, and that's the honey block.
Let's see the honey block.
So it's very sticky, and as you can see, you can't really jump when you're on the honey block. And it's also sticky on the sides, so you fall down very slowly.
Also, you can't really run on it. It keeps you going pretty slowly, so you can't go very fast. You can't really outrun anything.
We also added some interesting things around, and I think that could be really fun.
Yeah, and I'm really looking forward to parkour maps. I really want to see players utilize the sliding mechanics up and down, but also the inability once you jump down, you can't jump back up. So normally if there's a 1 block difference, you can just go back and forth, but with the honey block, you'd be stuck.
That's amazing. And last thing, Agnes, I know Corey has taken up a big hobby. It sounded like it... Okay, Corey, then to close out the bee section at Minecon Live 2019, can you give us a bee pun?
I mean, that's pretty situational, though. I can't just wing it and be creative like that.
There we have it. I'm sure a lot of players will be beelining to see that updated flight. Thank you so much, Agnes and Corey.
Thank you.
As I said earlier, this year we have 4 incredible co-hosts. They took their Minecon Live training to a whole new level.
hear one of these shotguns.
What are you doing here?
Welcome our amazing co-hosts. Hello. Each of our co-hosts worked with us to create an incredible game show. For the first time ever, we're gonna have a Minecraft triathlon. Shelby, what is a Minecraft triathlon?
Basically, it's a relay with all the games. Minecraft, Minecraft Earth, and Minecraft Dungeons. Scott, Maxwell, and Marielle will be competing to start Team Mojang. Who do you think will win?
Us
for sure.
We'll see. I'm a little biased, so maybe Mojang? I know that one of the games has been making the co-hosts a bit nervous. I think that's your game, Marielle.
Yeah, that would be me. I'm guilty. But they shouldn't be too scared. There may be some crazy things coming along their way, but they should be fine.
Yikes. Scott, you have some special guests in your segment.
Yes, my show is called Mind Games, get it? And I've invited my good friends Strawberry17 and HBomb94, and they'll compete against Shelby and Marielle in a word game.
That sounds awesome. And one of our games has been a pretty big secret, but maybe you could tell us something about it, Masuo, please?
Well, be amazing!
Okay, you all have to go get ready, and we will see you very soon. Thank you, co-hosts. Minecraft is the game that keeps on giving, with updates. Here's a look back at what's been added over the past 10 years.
Now let me go ahead and explain what our contestants are going to have to do. The aim of the game is to collect as many diamonds as they can from each of the blocks that are going to be in front of them. Now each block has multiple diamonds inside, but I also added a couple of surprises in there for them. Now they can be good or they can be bad, but that's for them to find out. Now, as you can see, the blocks are also divided into 3 different Minecraft biomes. We're going to assign one biome to each person and to decide who gets which, but also to be fair, they are going to choose from one of these. So, are you ready to pick your biome? All right. Good luck. Ooh. Okay. Like it? Yes. Got a good selection? All right, we'll head on over to your stations. All right. Oh. We have Shelby coming up first with the plains biome. How are you feeling?
A little nervous. I'm getting the feeling these aren't very plain.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Just because it sounds easy because of the plain biome, it doesn't mean that it's going to be easy. So, yeah, keep that in mind, but you're going to be fantastic. You're going to do great.
Thank you.
Now, you're going to have 15 seconds per block to get as many diamonds as you can using one hand only. Make sure they land inside of this, because if they don't land, they're not going to count.
Got it.
Need them to count, all right? Okay, let's go ahead and review your first block. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Yeah, I know.
I feel great now.
All right, your 15 seconds begin now. Go, 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 go. All right, what do you feel? What do you feel? Oh, I know.
There you go.
Oh, wonderful.
That's one, I think.
Is that honey?
There's a lot of chunks.
A lot of chunks, yeah. That's 2. Thanks for this, by the way.
Oh, I don't like that. It's sticking to the honey. It's very stringy.
You found George.
I think
that's
George.
Yeah, that's George.
We don't name these.
Yeah,
We squash them.
And Mary.
Oh.
Okay,
They don't want to let go.
All right, you're doing fantastic. You got 5 so far?
Oh.
That's time.
I'll let those guys stay in there.
Sticky situation. Now, go, 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 go.
Oh my God.
It's your birthday today, right? Happy birthday!
Oh, there's some cake.
I knew chocolate was your favorite one.
Who
I
baked
asked around.
this?
I did.
It smells lovely.
George helped me, so.
George.
Yeah.
Please tell me there's no more Georges in here.
I mean, maybe he left a couple of his friends inside, and that's time. You did fantastic. Thank you so much, Shelby.
Oh, thank you.
All right, we're gonna head on over to the snowy tundra with my friend Scott. How you doing? Make sure that all the diamonds landing here.
Okay.
You ready?
As I'm gonna be.
Okay, I'm gonna take that as a yes. So we're gonna go ahead and reveal your first block. You ready?
Okay.
Yeah, I know, right?
I don't.
Ready?
As I'm gonna be.
15 seconds. Now, go, 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 go.
Oh, Jesus.
It's a bit chilly in here, isn't it?
I can't feel my hands.
Bit chilly. Come on, Scott. Come on, Scott.
I don't know what's a diamond and what's just ice.
You come on. You have to at least get one.
I'm not
Come on,
going.
Scott. I'll count it. We'll count it. We'll count it. That was a close second.
I can't feel my hand.
Well, maybe you'll have better luck with the next one.
Okay.
All right, let's go ahead and reveal your second block.
Watching.
Is the snowy tundra. You knew what you were diving into.
I'm not looking at it. I'm not looking at it.
Okay, yeah, just dive into it. You're doing great. I think that's 3. See? Everybody's rooting for you. Come on. Oh, that's time. Last chance. You're not doing so great,
I
Scott.
can't feel my arms, so I'm doing as best as I can.
This one should be a lot easier, okay? I promise. Let's go ahead and reveal what's inside.
They don't think it's easy.
So snowy and nice.
Feel anything.
Just in time for the holidays, Scott. Oh, that's time. You look fantastic. Like a chicken. All right, we're gonna move on over to the swamps with our final contestant, Masu. How are you?
I'm scared.
You're scared?
Yeah, but I'm excited.
Yeah.
I can just say, I can do it.
Yes,
Yeah, I can do it.
That is the attitude. All right, you know the drill. 15 seconds, each block, one hand only. Make sure the diamonds land inside, all right?
All right.
Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and reveal your first block.
Oh, what's in the box?
And go right in.
Whoa!
What do you want to go What? You got one right? Okay, we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on. You're doing fantastic. Second block.
What?
Go, 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 go.
Whoa,
What is
that?
What is it? What do you feel?
Cold.
Very cold?
Oh,
Yeah. That's like chocolate or
smells good. Oh, wow. I gotta find it.
Oh, you're doing so good.
Yes.
You're doing so Oh my God. Right, okay.
Yeah.
You're doing fantastic. Last block.
Thank you.
You need to seal it, all right?
Yeah.
Ready? We're gonna go ahead and reveal.
What? What's in the box?
You got this. One. Oh, and that's time. Thank you. You did fantastic.
Thank you very much.
Follow me. Come right over here. Let's all come together. Yeah, make sure you grab your
Yes,
towel.
okay.
You're gonna need that. You can keep it.
Yeah, you can get it.
You're gonna need it. All right, well, let's all come together. I just have to say, I'm very proud of you. You were all super brave, just diving into the blocks without knowing what was inside. So I just want to say that I'm really proud of you. And we're gonna go ahead and tally your points to announce that Masuo is a Masuo and Shelby and Scott. Thank you so much for participating. This has been Digging for Diamonds.
Of the world, I'm Fubui, your vote correspondent. During today's show, all of you will vote on which Minecraft biome is updated first with some great new features. Last year, the mighty taiga biome won your vote over the savanna and the desert in a landslide victory, which was surprising since landslides themselves aren't very common in the taiga biome. I suppose people just couldn't resist the sweet allure of those berries. This year, we have a whole new set of biomes for you to choose from. There are over 70 different biomes in Minecraft, so even choosing which ones you can choose from was a major task for the team. But they persevered and brought 3 to life. Take it away, little guy.
Thanks, Giant Foo.
Wait, I'm not a giant. I'm just average size. You're quite tiny.
Technically, I'm just a bunch of pixels, so I'm scalable to any size. But I suppose it's all just perspective. Anyway, on to the biomes. First up, we have the Badlands.
Whoa, that tumbleweed almost hit me.
Well, they don't call it the Badlands because of their good manners.
Ooh, this new cactus is fancy. Ouch!
What's that spooky vulture doing?
Vultures are drawn to loot left behind by unlucky explorers.
Not the loot!
Is that a boat?
Yes, this boat has a chest built in for all the cool things you find at sea. And look, it's our new friend, the frog. Ew! Actually, we're not that close.
Here's a mango, a tree that thrives in the swamp.
We should get out of here. That frog is looking at me funny. Oh, mountains, snow.
Watch your step. The snow is snowier than before.
A goat. He reminds me of you a little bit.
Mountains are getting an upgrade. Jagged cliffs, snow-capped peaks, dramatic views.
The goat is getting away.
Let's go.
Wow, all 3 biomes are amazing, but you have to choose, and whichever you do will go into the game. Back to you, Giant Foo.
Seriously, I am not a giant. I just seem giant to you, just like you seem tiny to me. Although, who's to say who's giant, who's tiny? Maybe we're both just infinitely scalable. Anyway, last year, before the show started, I was sure I knew which biome would win. But I was wrong. This year, I have no idea. They're all just so great. So here's how to vote. First, make sure you have registered for a Twitter account and log on to Twitter. Later in the show, you'll need to go to the Minecraft Twitter account. When we post the voting poll, just click on the biome you want to win. There will be 2 rounds of voting, but don't worry, I'll let you know when each one begins. For now, let the debate begin between you and your friends and your family and your pets, so you can decide which is your favorite biome to be updated first with some fantastic new features. And now, let's head over to hear about scripting in Minecraft from Jason and Quinn.
Welcome, Jason and Quinn. The two of you are going to tell us about our amazing new creator tools. So what do each of you do on the Minecraft team?
Yeah, thanks, Lydia. So I run the Minecraft Marketplace Partner Program.
Awesome. And Jason, what about you?
I am a developer on the Bedrock platform team.
Awesome. Before we get into scripting, Quinn, what is Marketplace? Can you give us a refresher?
Yeah, totally. So the Marketplace is a great place where you can go and buy and there's also free content too. Skins, textures, worlds, mashups, all made by some of our amazing community creators across all of our Bedrock platforms.
That's awesome. And today you're going to tell us about scripting. So Jason, what is scripting for everyone in the audience?
Yeah, so scripting is a way for creators to add things to the game that the developers of the game didn't actually plan for. So we do a lot of cool things in add-ons where people are able to take behaviors from the vanilla game and mix them up in different ways and get cool things. But with scripting, they can do lots of stuff that you never see in the vanilla game.
That's amazing. And I heard you were quite inspired by NetEase, which is our partner in China, because they were doing some work on scripting. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, so they had started doing some scripting several years ago, and they've got some stuff kind of in, and we're like, we have to have that. So we started hooking up. We've done some different tech directions, but it was definitely inspired by them.
That's awesome. So you have some things to show us with editor tools first. So let's take a look at some of the new editor tools you've added.
So this first one, this is called the Editor Stick. And what this allows you to do is it basically allows you to take any block and change any of its parameters. So you can go to the wool here and change it from being yellow to blue. And you can really change any of the different items. So here we can look at the wood, where you can change it from oak to birch. And it's a great way to, instead of having to replace that block, you can actually just go and change the parameters to be what you want it to be. So it saves a bunch of time. Another really big time saver here is you can go in and change the crops to be fully grown.
Stole them.
Stole our beats.
Well, someone was very happy with that editor tool.
Maybe in the future we should get rid of the mobs before we set up the world.
So why is that important for creators to be able to move that process along faster?
Yeah, well, the great thing is sometimes you need to be able to, not just have to replace the block. You have to take the thing out and put a new one in. Sometimes you're like, oh, I actually wanted this to be a different color, or I wanted this sign to be shifted a different way. It allows you to really quickly make those kind of small tweak modifications for a polished pass on the map.
It's awesome, and give you a chance to try some different colors or different ways to see how it looks. But you also have some things that speed up the process significantly, which we can look at.
Yeah, so definitely in a lot of builds that creators make, they don't want to just do a single block by block change, and they want to do some much quicker stuff.
Let's look at some quicker changes.
Yeah, so here there's the TNT wand, where you can actually go and quickly remove large chunks of the world around you. Just kind of go through and make big holes, and it's a great way to kind of rough out an area and get it close to what you want, and then kind of come in and fine-tune it. And here's one that basically makes a big hallway. So imagine how long that would take destroying block by block. And when you have these worlds, that sometimes they're like a kilometer by kilometer or much bigger, this can be a huge time saver for them.
And sometimes if you don't want to go build up, because it's Minecraft. This is a way to go and build your house in a very Minecrafty way. Instead of just replacing a thing where you place a block down and it automatically builds a house, it's a TNT block that explodes and makes it there for you. I really like this homey feel of this cabin.
That's a great cabin. It's way nicer than what I could build.
Yeah, me too.
It allows you, if you're scripting, then suddenly you could use those houses and put them everywhere for a build quite significantly quicker.
You can make a whole town pop up just by placing a bunch of TNT and lighting it with the redstone or something. It's a really fun way.
Those editor tools are awesome. And you also have some tools that are helping with gameplay experiences.
Yeah, this is where I get most excited about the possibilities of scripting. Not just being able to make editor tools or things that make building faster, but being able to make things that are change the entire gameplay of Minecraft, and not just relying on the vanilla behaviors, but being able to make your own unique behaviors and gameplay mechanics. So this next clip will show a really, really cool way to take on that.
Yeah, so it is, so the creator here, he went and made us very quick rope bridge. So he made this cool random teleport, and this was an ability they went and made where you could actually aim at a point in the world and it'll actually cast you to that point and project you there. So it's kind of a superhero map.
So it doesn't just give you the ability to teleport, but also gives you this kind of like magic missile kind of mind blast that you can do to take out all those pesky skeletons that are shooting at you. And there's just, it adds this way that you can change the entire way that you can explore the world. So you can build a city and try and go save all the denizens of this city. And there's another feature of this one too, where there's this big shield that you can put up that blocks all the different arrows.
Very cool.
So there's a shield that kind of protects you for, what, 30 seconds or something?
30 seconds, yeah.
So creators can use this to create all new and interesting game experiences for players.
Yeah. The possibilities are really endless.
And you have one other cool thing to show us with scripting. What is that, Jason?
Yeah, so we've been working on... Minecraft has had the ability to change skins for a long time. You can change the texture on your model. And as we're kind of working on that, we were data driving a lot of parts of the game so creators could change things. And we made it so that creators could change more than just the texture of the player models. We wanted them to be able to change the actual 3D models, change the animations, add special effects to them, et cetera, and stuff like that. So we have a video to kind of show off some of the stuff I personally built in this case. So I've been I'm a big fan of penguins. I think penguins are one of the coolest animals.
He's been wanting to add these to Minecraft forever, by the way.
Not yet.
So I quickly knocked out a penguin. They're not coming to Minecraft, but I knocked this out, and you can see he's got kind of custom animations. His arms kind of flap out, and he moves very different than Steve. And then I replaced the sprint animation with a fun little belly slide. And this was actually kind of a happy accident I wasn't actually planning for, but the sprint particles are kicking up, and it kind of helps sell the slide animation, so it's always fun when those happen as a developer.
So what kind of game are you hoping?
Around and eat something. It could be other players, it could be animals or something, and it's so please, community, build me a Velociraptor game.
Velociraptor.
I don't have the art skills to make the Velociraptor.
Your penguin was pretty cute, though.
Yeah, it was okay.
Quinn, any games you would like to request?
I just think, like, Velociraptor is cool, but I think a racing game where you could actually transform the player into a sweet car and have them be able to customize it and have a bunch of animations of it, like drifting around corners and stuff like that, I think that'd be super cool.
And the cars are penguins.
And the cars are all penguins.
Or Velociraptors.
Why not both?
Penguins riding Velociraptors.
So how can people experiment with scripting?
So it's actually available right now. So you can go download the Bedrock Edition and start messing around with scripting. There's a bunch of tutorials on the wiki and across the web that you could basically look at and try and mess around with it yourself.
That is amazing. Thank you so much, Quinn and Jason. Speaking of cool tech, as some of you might have heard, we have an exciting update coming to Minecraft on Windows 10. Ray tracing. As part of our partnership with NVIDIA, ray tracing will be coming soon and available for Minecraft on Windows 10 for DirectX capable GPUs. There's a lot to say there. Let's check it out.
It's now time for what is going to be the most intellectual game of Minecon 2019. Let's get excited for Mind Games. Now let's welcome our two teams and see if they have what it takes. Hello, Team Zombie.
Hello. Hi.
On Team Zombie, we have Shelby and Marielle. How are you feeling?
Confident. Yep.
Confident? Good. Like the confidence. On Team 2, we have Team Skeleton. And
we also go by Team Winner.
Team Winner? Oh.
Yeah. Hey, wait a minute.
We have Megan and Liam. Now, let me explain how the game works. Our teams will take in turns to pick a category from the... You'll have 45 seconds to guess as many of the words as you can. Does everyone understand? No? Well, too bad. Let's begin.
Okay.
Okay, round one, team one. What category would you like?
Let's do O Behave.
Oh, behave. That's bound to be a good category. So, we'll get 45 seconds on the clock. On your marks, get set, go.
It's this really cute animal that collects honey. Bee. Yeah.
Correct.
They collect this. Those animals collect that, and they turn
honey?
Yes, that one.
Correct.
They go and stay in these
Hives.
places. Yes.
Correct.
They pick up the pollen from
Flowers?
Yes.
Perfect.
I just said this word.
Pollen?
Yeah.
Correct.
Perfect. And they can hurt you with
Stinger?
Yes.
Correct.
They have these to fly.
Wings?
Yes.
Yes, very well
Is it all the
done.
different-
Very well done. Team Zombie starting off strong, all 7. How does that make you feel?
Very good. Yep.
Feel good?
Pretty
Starting
good,
off
pretty
strong.
good.
So, Team Skeleton, you've seen how they're done. How do you feel?
I mean, they don't really sound like zombies. They should be like,
Oh, just have to full character act?
Yeah.
Okay.
Milk? Cow? Bread?
Shelby.
Cake?
Shelby put her. Yes. Okay.
Mommy.
Pandas eat this.
A bamboo?
Yes.
Correct.
They do this. Not a cold, but they not
Hot?
cough.
Oh, sneeze.
Yes, perfect. Rare panda.
A red panda.
No. Other color.
A yellow, black,
Like a
white,
tree, a tree.
Green panda? Yellow, gold panda? What?
Bark.
Brown panda?
Yes. After 5.
Nighttime? Evening?
Number. After
6.
Yes. Pandas have a lot of these. They're categorized.
They're...
And the last word was personalities.
I wouldn't have got that one.
Green panda.
No, I don't know. You said rare. I'm thinking of toys.
You did very, very well, though. You're not too far behind Team Zombie.
Thanks.
So, Team Zombie, you're 1 point ahead. Do you think you can keep your lead?
I hope so.
Okay, so what is going to be your second category?
Can we do not on porpoise?
Not on porpoise. Okay. So we will get 45 seconds on the clock, and we will begin now.
Okay. Friendly sea creatures.
Fish?
No. The other ones that like dolphins. Yes.
Correct.
These, if you kill them, they drop die. They're also squid. Yes. They have a green shell. Turtle.
Sea
Yes.
turtle.
Correct.
This is a fancy fish that we like to eat. It's pink. Salmon. Yes.
Correct.
This one blows up.
Pufferfish.
Yes.
Yep.
You break these and you can eat them. They're green. They're
Kelp?
Yes.
Yep.
This is a phrase of the animal that's in the water. The animal I can't
said
help me.
the water.
I said water.
And that is the final category, so you have veto full 7 points.
That's okay.
Done very, very well, though. It's a tricky one. It was a harder one with the phrase. So, Team Skeleton, you messed up.
Is there a chance?
Thank goodness.
This is your chance. You can play for even. Now, are you ready?
Yes.
Just even.
Okay. What category are you wanting?
How about meow?
How about meow? Very good one. So, we will get the final 45 seconds on the clock.
Right.
We will begin now.
They live in.
Cat.
Villagers live in.
Homes? Houses?
Yes.
Village?
What's it called? Yes.
Correct.
Animals in the water.
Fish.
Perfect.
Correct.
Pandas are in this. Cocoa beans. Biome.
Forest? No, jungle.
Perfect.
Being
Walking.
quiet. Kind
Sneaking.
of. Perfect. Cats are this before they have a home.
Stray?
Yes. Kind of cat. Very popular cat.
Tabby?
Perfect. Animal that goes meow.
Cat? Kin?
No, perfect. Opposite of in.
Cat out? Cat in?
Cat. Yep.
Cat outside? Cat out? Sure!
Oh,
No!
I haven't even heard this phrase.
What is
Cat
it?
out of the bag.
Oh.
Okay, that sounds better now that you
It's
say it
a
out
very
loud.
well-known saying. Thank you very much. And we are done. Honestly, I haven't enjoyed myself this much in ages, but there can only be one team crowned the winners. If you'd like to come forward. Okay.
Time for the physical challenge.
The physical challenge?
Just kidding.
Okay. And the winners are Team 1! Team 2 was a valiant effort. Thank you both for taking part. You both did amazingly. And you've been watching Mind Games.
Villager news. Breaking news! An update has been the you want the update! But I do want the update! Are you against the update? Have you even tried the update? But I am getting the update! What about the new feature? You think you're better than us? What? I didn't say any of that. We thought you might say that. So we made this video for you. What?
Welcome to the most villager-friendly update ever. There's campfires, berry bushes.
And,
There's taiga villages, desert villages.
Panda.
Tundra villages.
Folks. I got a job as an armorer. Look at all this stuff. The update gave me a whole bunch of new trades. And look, we have levels now. Man, fight a man. Gotta fight a man. Ah! Yes, we all have new jobs now. I'm a farmer. Hey, get off my crop. Shoo, get away. Oh, nitwits. Any bad thing? No. The update is the greatest thing to happen to villager kind.
Look, see how much better your life could be. Get the Village and Pillage update today.
The village and what? Doesn't it look great? That's okay. So, you be updating now? We did it! Well, there you have it. Another citizen satisfied with the update. Thank you, villager number 9. The Village and Pillage update is out now. Have you updated yet? Yes. No, not you. Them. Villager news.
It's time to vote! But let's review your choices once more. First up, we have the Badlands. Lands